Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Permission to Live in the Endless. This is Lisa Scott. I am excited to share with you. Wait, I'm jumping ahead. This is Lisa Scott. Welcome to my channel, Permission to Live in the End. On this channel, this is a Neville Goddard inspired channel. I am a student of Neville Goddard. And on this channel, I like to share Neville Goddard quotes so that we can extract as many nuggets, purpose, meaning out of what Neville is sharing and teaching to assist you to increase your manifesting experiences. And I like to share a personal story and example so that it can assist you with understanding not only what Neville is saying, in whatever quote I might share, but also so that you can associate and apply the stories that I share here on this channel in your own life and continue to increase your manifesting experiences. So welcome to the channel. Click subscribe, click the like button. I can't wait to hear your comments. Share, click that notification button so that you can get any upcoming videos that I have to share on this channel. And today I'm going to share one of the shortest quotes I think I've ever shared. And this is coming from a lecture, not sure what year this was, but it's from, wait a minute, hold on for a sec. It is from Neville Goddard's lecture, Brazen Impudence, 1968. And the quote is, "When I say you are all imagination, I mean it." That is what Neville said, okay? And I want to share, I'm excited because I have talked to you guys on this channel about what I'm calling my magic notebook. And I have talked to you about something called scripting and how I have been using this incredible tool. So you are the operant power. So the notebook isn't doing anything per se, but what you are writing in it, your desires, your desired outcomes, outlines of your desired outcome, any emotions that may come up that are whatever is coming up to let you know what your internal conversations are related to your desired outcomes so that you can create an affirmation that overrides that emotional state of being. That's what you're doing in your notebook. You're scripting, you're writing your emotional state of being and an affirmation to override that emotional state of being. And you are also on a daily basis or on a regular basis, you are getting up and during your first moments of waking up, you are in the flow of consciousness and you are writing down small things about, I don't know, 5 to 10 things that you want to see manifest in your life. But what you're doing when you are writing those 5 to 10 things on a daily basis through stream of consciousness is you are doing that so that you can get it in the forefront of your mind and your state of being, that you are manifesting your reality on a regular basis. So when you write these 5 to 10 things down without giving a whole bunch of thought to it, you're going to put your notebook to the side, but you are going to come back from time to time and see what it is that you have manifested in this notebook. So what you'll find is, because you're writing things on a regular basis in this book to help you to confirm and know and bring to the forefront of your mind and your state of being that you are manifesting your reality, when you're writing these things on a regular basis, you're going to find that a lot of your manifestations are overlapping. So you're experiencing manifesting on a regular basis. Well, you're always experiencing manifesting, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. But the purpose now is to be mindful of what it is that you're manifesting. And this magic notebook that I am talking to you guys about is darn sure assisting me to do that. So I have a story to tell, okay? So just recently, my best friend, her daughter, invited me to my best friend's surprise birthday party, surprise 50th birthday party. And during that birthday party, one of the things, it was an all-white affair, absolutely beautiful. If you're a friend of mine on Facebook, the pictures are there. It's a beautiful thing. During this event, or prior to the event, my friend's daughter, she texted me and said that there were about 11 people that she wanted to line up, and we were going to be handed a rose, and that we would be saying something to my friend, like giving her honor, talking whatever we want to say about her, our experiences with her in our life. And as each person is done, they would walk up and put the rose in a vase, and the 12 flowers would form a bouquet. So this was a beautiful thing to do. And I just want to show you guys that I wrote in my magic notebook on October the 24th, prior to this event, prior to knowing anything about the event, and actually without realizing, because when my friend's daughter said this to me, I said, oh, that's going to be really nice. That's going to be really nice. And went through the whole, process, all of this. And I went to look in my notebook last night just to see what I had manifested. And on October the 24th, I said, and I wish I could zoom in, but I don't want y'all seeing all my stuff. Right here on this line, it says, you can't see because it'll be backwards. Someone hands me a rose. Okay, I just wanted you to, I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this up. And actually, another place in my notebook, it says, I don't want to waste too much time on the video, but it says someone hands me a flower. So that was in my notebook prior to me knowing anything about it happening. Okay. Okay, that's that. The other thing, and I'll tell you about what I wrote after I tell you the story. So I'm sitting there at the event, and a friend of, I'm sitting at the table, and I see my friend's granddaughter holding a baby, like a baby, like a baby, like, I don't know, how old was he? I don't know, about 5 months old. I haven't had kids in so long, babies in so long. I'm not good at ages, but this was a baby, right? So my friend's granddaughter is sitting there holding the baby. Now she's about 5 years old or so. And I'm just looking, and I'm like, not liking that she's holding the baby and the parent had walked away. Okay. So I went over and I said, may I hold the baby? I didn't want her to think that I was, trying to take the baby away, or assuming that she was going to drop the baby or something. So I said, may I hold the baby? So I'm holding the baby. And as I go back and look in my book, on November the 23rd, I said, hold baby. Hold baby. Now, first of all, as I'm going through my book, guys, I am like, are you kidding me? As I was holding the baby, I thought, I'm holding the baby that I said I was going to be holding in my notebook, okay? And I'm holding the baby like, the biggest thing that I want to, well, of course that's big, that's huge. But But for me, for today, for right now, the biggest thing I want to talk about and express my just absolute awe over is these series of events that took place in order for me to be handed the rose and to be holding the baby. The chain of events that took place in order for me to hold the rose was the fact that it was going to be my best friend's 50th surprise birthday party. That happened first. I was invited to that first. But then my friend's daughter texted me and told me that she wanted to do this, ceremonial thing with the rose. But I didn't think anything about my notebook. I had not remembered that I talked about a rose at all. I had not remembered that at all. So when she said it, I was like, okay, that's wonderful. Ah, that's great. But as I was being handed the rose, no, I'm sorry. Nope, that's not how it went. Because I was handed the rose and all of that at the event. And I thought, oh, this is a beautiful rose. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. The whole ceremony is so beautiful. And I went over and I put it in the vase after doing the talk and all of that. And it was when I went back through the book, not having remembered at all that I said anything about a rose in particular or even a flower. I had not remembered this, you guys. This is what I want you to understand and know, that we cannot possibly, and I am so grateful, so in awe, and even so much more, which is why we want to be doing this with the notebook, but even so much more understanding of the I am that I am, because of these many, I'll say, they're not, well, I want to say many experiences, but they're so not many when you understand that you are the one creating these experiences. So they're not many. But as you're deciding to write these things down, I want to manifest a cup of coffee. I want to manifest a I'm drinking a cup of coffee. A dollar bill blows on my foot. A bird talks to me in a tree. I'm just throwing stuff out there, y'all. But my point is, once you have stated something and you have completely let it go and drop the seed, as Neville says, completely forgotten about it, that means you're no longer in a space of even desiring it, because you said what you said, you wrote it down, and you keep it moving with life. And you go back and you look in your notebook and you are able to check off manifestation after manifestation. It is building and creating and helping you to understand who you are. I just wanted to stop by and share these experiences because I was so excited when I realized, are you kidding me? I was handed a rose and a flower and I held the baby. All of these things where I couldn't possibly have known what the chain of events, the bridge of incidents that was going to be to cause these things to happen. So I just wanted to stop by and share that with you to encourage you. If you don't have your notebook, get a notebook. Can you get a notebook? Write down what you desire. Again, I use it in 3 ways. The first way is to create an outline of my desired outcome. I like to script it, write as much detail as possible regarding a desired outcome. But if I begin to feel and understand regarding these desired outcomes, whatever they may be, that I have some emotional reaction. Remember, Neville talks about the fact that any emotion that starts to happen regarding something, that is your harvest. An emotion, an emotional response to something is going to yield a harvest. So if you notice that you're having an emotion that is telling you or helping you to understand that you're manifesting in the reverse way, what you don't desire, or you're not going to have that desire fulfilled, You want to write down what that emotion is, what your current belief is about that thing, but you want to write an affirmative belief as if already resolved in the book to override the current belief. So that's the second way. The third way is you want to utilize the notebook for, and you can get separate notebooks for these things too. But you want to pay attention, or when you wake up and you're in stream of consciousness, meaning you're not in that critical thinking, analytical thinking stage when you wake up, you want to utilize stream of consciousness and just write down, 5 to 10 things that come to you that you want to see manifest in your life. Just jot them down. Don't usually a lot of time trying to think about anything. Just jot it down, put the book to the side. But then when you go back and look at what you have written, start checking off as you see that you have manifested multiple things in that notebook on a regular basis. And just having that feeling and understanding of knowing that you are all imagination. I'll read the quote again. When I say you are all imagination, I mean it. Understanding that, knowing that, is the best thing in the world. So everybody, I just wanted to stop by and share those experiences with you today. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Don't forget to click like. Don't forget to leave me your comments and share with me any experiences that you are having because you have already started working in your notebook. Click that notification button, click subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.